Excellencies, heads of state and governments, Your Excellency Secretary General of the United Nations, Your Excellency Executive Director of UNAIDS, ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all. This year marks 40 years since the first case of AIDS was reported in the world. It was not just an announcement, but a beginning of 4 decades to follow, of despair, pain, progress, and hope. Many lives have been lost and many others have been saved. It marks 38 years since the first AIDS case in Tanzania. We are glad to report that there has been impressive progress and many gains. HIV/AIDS, by far and large, is no longer a death sentence in Tanzania as it used to be 38 years ago. Allow me to share with you some of the important milestones in our fight against HIV/AIDS. We have increased HIV/AIDS testing from 61% in 2016 to 83% in 2019. We have recorded an increase in the use of ARVs from 94% in 2016 to 98% in 2019. The viral suppression has increased from 87% in 2016 to 92% in 2019. The AIDS-related deaths have steadily declined from the highs of 64,000 deaths per year in 2010 to a low as 32,000 deaths in 2020. According to Tanzania HIV Indicator Survey, HIV prevalence has declined from 7% in 2003-2004 to 4.7% in 2016-2017. Prevention from mother-to-child transmission also dropped from 18% in 2010 to 7% in 2020. Excellencies, progress notwithstanding, women continue to be disproportionately affected by HIV in Tanzania. While overall prevalence declined from 7 to 4.7% between 2003 and 2016, it translated into 3.2% drop among men and only 1.4% among women, which accounts for 63% of all people living with HIV in Tanzania. COVID-19 pandemic has threatened the hard-gained wins in HIV and AIDS. All epidemics are emergencies in their own right and should not be treated at the expense of others in terms of resources. Instead, we should apply lessons from HIV response to create stronger, resilient societies and health systems that meet future health challenges and colliding epidemics. The HIV fight must remain global. Though sensitivity and variations in country contexts must remain, it is important to let member states exercise their sovereign right to determine and implement interventions that are in conformity with their respective cultural and legal frameworks. Tanzania is committed to implement the new strategy, and we will ensure that no one is left behind. Our national public health approach will continue to ensure access to health services and benefits are provided to all. We count on your support to win this fight come 2030. We strongly believe it can be done. The world has enough resources, expertise, and knowledge to achieve that. We only need to master political will. And in this regard, Excellencies, the United Republic of Tanzania supports the adoption of the new political declaration of HIV and AIDS by this General Assembly. We believe in global solidarity and shared responsibility. I have no doubt that together we shall end AIDS pandemic. Thank you. Sante.